Some say I rise empire because we aim to the sky. Sky is the limit. You understand? A SK, you see me? A Damien, aka SK. You understand? Stand for seek knowledge.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
For real, massive. I'm sitting here with SK, aka Damien from High Rise Entertainment. I just want to say welcome to our interview here, Damien. You're sitting here with DJ Bubbles from Island Beats. You done know. So I'm just wondering if you could let the massive know what High Rise is all about.
Yeah man, High Rise Empire is about upcoming young upcoming artists, unknown as well, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Artists which is not established, fully established.
Yes.
And the voices need to be heard.
Yes, I.
So I'm searching for talents which voices aren't being heard.
Definitely.
You know?
So I always say this to you, I really admire the way how you transition from Jamaican to UK style. Can you tell the massive where you're from and how you're tied to the UK?
Well, I'm from a nice little town called Duncans in Trelawney.
Okay.
Right, and I traveled to the UK to study music actually.
Okay.
You know, to further my education and to meet as well with my sister, my older sister.
Okay.
And on the way there, whilst I was there in the UK, I sort of come across Danny Brownie,
Yes.
Noel Brown. He's a musician, and from there, the music sort of expand. And I guess in the process, I create a family. So that's the tie.
So you basically High Rise is like a label, and you voice upcoming artists, emerging artists. What genre do you produce?
We're not tied to one specific genre, but we can say reggae music is the center of the music that we produce.
So that's the bass genre.
That's the bass genre, but we do also a bit of R&B, a bit of dancehall, a bit of what they call it, garage, funky house. Once it's in music format, High Rise Empire will be able to do something, you know what I mean?
Definitely. So tell me where you started from with High Rise. Did you start that off in the UK or when you were in Jamaica?
I started off in Jamaica as an artist.
Okay.
That's where few people from my community might know me as Simple Kid. Or, you know what I mean, I guess back in school I used to imitate Zebra. Until Zebra, I don't know, Zebra gone to a different world.
For real.
So I think Charlie Blacks influenced me and said, boy, you know what I mean, you have to do your own thing, and I guess from there I started doing my own thing.
For
and then
real.
from that transition to where I am now, I mean, Noel Brown kind of changed the transition from being an artist to a producer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm still in the mix of mastering my craft.
So right now you're in the Genesis stage. Now, earlier when we spoke, I asked you, where would you say you find the most challenges in terms of building up your production team, and what have you? Would you say you face more barriers in Jamaica or the UK?
I think the more challenge I have is in the UK. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jamaican crowd or Jamaican fans is not no easy walkover. You can't just win them over like that. But it was more harder in the UK, I guess, with the transition from Jamaica to UK. And UK wants it coming from Jamaica. They don't want it based in England. You know, they don't need it coming from Jamaica. So it's a bit hard to, people gravitate to you, you know.
Definitely. And in Jamaica, what would you say are some of the challenges?
Well, I guess, you know, the competition is stiff because Jamaica is like a breeding
Lots of
ground for music.
talent, yeah.
So it's just the talent is stiff. But I guess once you're speaking real and you're real to the people and they can understand and they can relate to you, I guess
Definitely.
Jamaicans just love good music.
Definitely. So, has any of your songs that you've produced thus far, has any had any
Impact?
airplay or anything?
Well, at the moment, that's the whole thing. We're working on that stage.
Getting airplay and for real.
Trying to integrate back into Jamaica and meet the radio personnel and everybody that needs to know. So we're taking our time. We're taking, maybe they say we're crawling like a snail, but we're striving to higher heights. That's probably why we're taking it slowly.
For real. So what made you decide to see it's challenging, as being new on the block, metaphorically speaking, what motivated you to want to have emerging artists on your label?
I guess it's because of this fight and the struggle that I had to go through to get where I am. I mean, I would consider that I'm not there yet, but the knowledge and the exposure that I have had made me think that maybe I can give back to Jamaica and a few other youngsters coming up the knowledge that I didn't get at the time when I started, So if I can, teach a few youngsters in Jamaica how the business world works, or how to, I guess, how would you explain?
Give mentorship.
Yeah, give mentorship and to place yourself as an artist. I guess some artists out there are discouraged because they go on a talent show and they didn't make it through, and so they get discouraged when there is true talent in there, but just needs a bit more time to get to its full
finesse.
Yeah.
For real. Well, I think that's amazing. Now, we were also listening to an instrumental when the video started.
Right.
Sorry, and I believe
that instrumental is called Mother Nature.
The Mother Nature.
Right.
Okay. So you have a song on that rhythm, right?
Yeah, I got this song is titled Mama.
Mama.
Right, I did the song prior to my grandma, but it can relate to all mothers.
Sincerely.
So that's you, right?
Yeah.
Please don't shed no more tears. No pull no sad face. Wipe your tears, wipe your tears. Wipe your tears. Oh mama, I want to make you proud. Take away your bad clothes. Me know you want the big house with the king size bed. Even though they say we up to no good, but me know you don't listen what they say. And even let them wish we would die, those are just words. Even though sometimes it hurts, cause they don't know what we be doing, just to quench our thirst. Sometimes I feel I'm just hurt. Oh mama, please don't shed no more tears. No pull no sad face. Wipe your tears, wipe your tears. Wipe your tears. Oh mama, please don't shed no more tears. No pull no sad face. Wipe your tears, wipe your tears. Wipe your
Nice
tears.
track, Damien. Can you tell us when this track came out?
Oh, the song was
I
released.
know that's true.
The song was released about 2005, funny enough.
Oh, it's been there for a minute.
For a minute.
And did you get any airplay
at the time when I released the song, yeah, there was a few things going on in my life, so I didn't get the chance to promote it, the song as how I should. So, I mean, I stepped back at the moment and I sort of trying to reorganize and form, the team was a bit shooken up, so the team is rebirthing now. So the High-Rise Empire is getting back on its heights,
So if the Massive wants to take in the entire track, could you tell us where we could find it?
Well, you can find it, the track, you can stream it on YouTube. For you can type in SKMAMA, or you can go on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, you name it, any digital platform, and just do the same thing, SK Mama, and you'll get it there.
So thus far, tell me some of the accomplishments. I know that no matter what you're doing, things go in steps. What would you say are some of the accomplishments that you've have made?
One of the greatest ones, because I guess a lot of people might be looking for me to say that I win a Grammy Award or anything. One of the greatest achievements I've got so far is the knowledge. And I have to give that up to Noel Brown, so big up the damn self,
Yes,
so, right, so, I mean, the experience is most likely, and that's probably where I am now. I think I want to give back, and that's where the transition from being an artist to a producer.
I see.
You understand?
Definitely. And some of the other artists that's in your camp?
Well, we have artists. I don't know, I don't want to leave I can't really remember everybody, but I'm going to get as much as I can. So we have Zardan, which is a sing J.
Okay.
And you have High Tempo, which is based in UK.
Okay.
You sing J as well. And then you have I Jamaki, dancehall artist. And you have Jadan, dancehall artist. You have Shabiz, Sing J. You have Smokey from Montego Bay. These are them based from Montego Bay.
Okay.
And also you have Ijason, which is from Australia, from Zimbabwe, but based in Austria.
Okay.
And you have there's so much of them, you know what I mean? So I'm in the process of getting them all compiled on one CD or a compilation of a mixtape, you know what I mean? And then the people and the fans will understand all these artists, but they're all there. If you check out the High-Rise Empire on Facebook, you'll be able to see what we've been doing, and all the members of High-Rise Empire. And bearing in mind, most of these artists I mentioned, they're not signed to High-Rise Empire.
Okay.
They've done work. I've worked with High-Rise Empire, you understand?
High-Rise Empire.
Right. Because
fully understand.
We're not the ones to sign away no one. We just want to direct and open some doors if we can.
Definitely. So what are your plans for the year in terms of High-Rise?
Well, High-Rise Empire, at this stage I want to get some visual, like the one that we're doing now. So we have to big up Bubbles from Island Records.
Beats.
Island Beats? Yeah, so we have to big you up, you know what I mean? So thanks for the interview.
It's a pleasure.
You know what I mean? And then we also want visual in terms of the music videos and a few more documentaries and things to come up to let people understand what was been going on, why I took so long.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And tell the Massive where we could find you. Okay, we know YouTube. How about your Instagram?
Or Instagram. You can check High-Rise Empire on Instagram. Just High-Rise Empire, HIGHRISE, Empire, EMPIRE.
Okay.
And the same thing on Facebook.
Okay.
Same thing on Twitter.
Okay.
So
we could
I think everything is interlocked. So once you go on the Facebook page, everything is there. The link, all the links are there in one
High Rise
go. Yeah.
Empire. You
Once you
done
see the
know.
logo, that's us.
Okay, and do you have like a contact, like email that you could
Yeah.
share with us?
For anybody who's interested in doing any work with us, we will most likely prefer you to email us at DAMION @outlook.com.
So Damien O. Clark at outlook.com.
That's it.
Wonderful.
That's the one.
Wonderful. Well, Damien, it's so nice to be a part of the beginning of High Rise. I mean,
Yeah.
to hear about your upcoming, I have no doubt that you guys are going to create a mass musical destruction in a positive way.
In a
You
positive
done know.
way. I mean, and we're also doing only positive music. That's,
Okay.
you know what I mean? We only conceive positive music.
Okay.
I mean, depending on how some people look at positive music, but it's coming from a positive place.
And that's the most important.
So,
Massive, please check out SK aka Damien on YouTube. You could follow him on Instagram and follow him also on Twitter. You done know. And Damien, is there anyone you want to shout out before we go?
I just want to shout out mom, dad, and all the families, and then all the other extended families. Them, you know what I mean. All of the if I don't want, my family is so big, you know, so I don't want to call one name. And them say, oh, you name remember my name.
Oh my
But
goodness.
anyway, big up all of the loved ones out there. And then once you wanna see us, and if you think we're not there, just check out High Rise Empire.
High
So
Rise
just make sure,
Empire.
because that is our domain, and it's gonna be everywhere.
Most definitely.